This is my first video log. I'll be looking at the person off in the academy, as that is where I'm currently doing my placement. So over the next couple of weeks, I'll be evaluating the effectiveness of the academy, how it fulfills its roles and responsibilities, both me as a coach and the club, within the performance and development environment and in the community. And on top of that, I'll be looking at the skills that I need to have as a coach to fulfil that environment and that role, and what the club needs to offer also to fill that role. So I'm currently an under-6 lead coach in the pre-academy and under-10s development centre coach, which is a group below the academy that aren't signed players but are players that we're looking at to try and improve them to get them at academy level. So a lot of the coaches are part-time paid, but some of them work for the club within the community, so it's interesting to see how they change their coaching styles, their mannerisms, behaviours, from the community, going to schools and stuff, to essentially performance environment, working with the academy players. So it is a performance environment, but I think at the same time it is a lot about development environment as well. So players, they are performing, they are at the elite kind of level for their age group, playing within an academy, but they are very much developing, they're improving, there's a lot to work on. The club often say that they want to produce good players. That's the aim, to get players to go play in the academy, to go play in the first team. And at the moment, the first team have got 6 academy graduates in the team, which is something to definitely boast about in the first team squad. But they also want to create good people. So when players are signed and offered contracts, the club kind of go out of their way to say, look, we can't promise, we're not promising anything. We are looking to improve your son, your daughter as a player, but also as a great person. So we want them to get more than just football out of it, which I think is brilliant. So Chris, who is one of the coaches in the development centre, is also a community trust worker. That's his full-time job. So his role is obviously to develop players within the development centre, but also going into schools within the community is also about participation, trying to get people taking up sport activities, stuff like that. So it's interesting, his role. So today we've just finished. It's been game day. It's a Sunday. On a Sunday morning we have games. Under 7s and 8s both had games. Due to FA guidelines, the under 6s don't play football, don't play games on a Sunday morning. They just train Wednesdays and Fridays along with the other pre-academy teams. So the under 7s and under 8s both had games. And today it was very much about the performance. We weren't too bothered about the result. The score didn't matter to us. We really wanted to see that they understood what we've been looking at in training. So defensive principles, you could see that they were working on it and really understood what we were looking at. So the environment was very much trying to encourage them to give stuff a go. So if someone did some good piece of skill, they got, yes, well done, you've done this well. But if they did, a really good piece of defending, really focused on it, and in the team talks it was focused on, well, player A did this really well. But also it would try to get the social aspects of the four corner model into the team talk. So as they came in, got a drink for the break between the periods, we got them talking to each other. What do you think we've done well as a team? And maybe do you have some individual challenges for each player, which obviously helps. So we've been looking at the technical and tactical during the game, so the defending. Now it's the social and psychological side. So what do you think could improve? So decision making, what could be improved? What do you think could improve? And also communicate with each other. So what do you think that player could improve, which was also good to look at. So overall, what we found out was that it's not just about winning games, which is obviously brilliant. Kids want to win games. That's why they play the game, but it's also about developing and improving as a player.